Hi traders, you're welcome back to the Forex Geek channel. Okay, in this video we are just going to be diving into one of the most powerful momentum indicators in trading, and that is the Accelerator Oscillator. Okay, if you have ever struggled to spot early trend reversals or find the right moment to enter a trade, then this indicator is a game changer. All right, the Accelerator Oscillator, developed by Bill Williams, helps traders anticipate momentum shifts before price moves. All right, giving a huge advantage in the market. So in this video we're just going to cover what the Accelerator Oscillator is and how it works. We're also going to be looking at how to read Accelerator Oscillator signals effectively, and we're going to be looking at a simple strategy to trade trend shifts using the Accelerator Oscillator. All right, and how to avoid false signals and improve accuracy. Okay, so stick around until the end where we'll go over good examples and a practical trading setup. Okay, and don't forget, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. So let's just get started. First of all, let us break down exactly what the Accelerator Oscillator is and why it is so useful for traders. Okay, the Accelerator Oscillator, I'm going to add it to the chart right away. All right, okay, so this is how the Accelerator Oscillator looks like. Okay, it is a momentum based indicator, right? A momentum based indicator that helps traders identify when price acceleration is increasing or slowing down. Now, it is based on the idea that momentum shifts before price moves. Meaning, if you can track changes in momentum, you can predict market direction before major moves happen. So the AC, because the short form of Accelerator Oscillator is AC, you can see it here, right? The abbreviation is AC, right? So when the AC, right, it is plotted in as a histogram, as you can see. The AC is plotted as a histogram with green and red bars, helping traders to see at a glance whether momentum is building up or weakening. So some key takeaways is that when you have green bars above the zero line, you can see the zero line here. When you have green bars above the zero line, it indicates bullish momentum is increasing. Then when you have red bars above the zero line, it means bullish momentum is weakening. Then when you have red bars below the zero line, it means bearish momentum is increasing. And when you have green bars below the zero line, it means bearish momentum is weakening. Okay, so by understanding these signals, traders can anticipate trend shifts rather than react to them too late. Okay, now that we know what the Accelerator Oscillator is, let's just go over how to read its signals effectively. Okay, the AC is built on the awesome oscillator, but adds another layer of insight, which is helping traders confirm momentum strength before entering a trade. Okay, so how do you interpret the signals? Okay, basically, when the AC is above the zero line and green, momentum is strong to the upside, indicating possible bullish continuation. On the other hand, when the AC is above the zero line but red, it means that momentum is slowing down, signaling possible trend exhaustion. Then when the AC is below the zero line and red, it means that momentum is strong to the downside, suggesting possible bearish continuation. And when the AC is below the zero but green, it means momentum is weakening, hinting at a potential bullish reversal. So a pro tip is that the best signals occur when the AC changes color and crosses the zero line. So when you notice a change in color and the AC crosses the zero line, for example, we can see that this was green before. In fact, let us look at this. This was green before. I think we had a kind of a consolidation here. Okay, this was actually a descending. It kind of looks like, yeah, a descending wedge pattern, right? This looks like a descending wedge pattern. So we had a breakout to the upside, right? Just follow me. we had a breakout to the upside, and you can see when we had that breakout to the upside, the momentum, the AC changed from green to red, meaning that the bullish momentum was already getting weak, despite the fact that we had a breakout to the upside. So this breakout should not be an opportunity. It shouldn't result in you entering a buy trade. Why? Because the AC said that we have bearish, a weakening bullish momentum. So instead, watch out for the next price action. Now we had a consolidation period just after that, right? And then we can see that the dominant color was red before we had the AC flip to the downside. You can see this was a consolidation period. That's the reason why the histogram bars were short. Then before you know it, the AC completely flipped to the downside, to the negative territory, showing trend reversal. So whenever you have the AC change color at first in one direction, for example in the upside, in above the zero level, and then you notice that the histogram bars are getting short, watch out, there could be a bearish breakout or a bearish reversal. So just pay attention to what price action sees next, but ensure that you follow price action. All right, so the first step when you want to trade using this strategy, the first step is to identify the trend. Remember that trend must be identified. It is necessary. You can actually use moving averages to identify your trend, or you can use trend lines. You can just manually identify your trend yourself. Okay, if price is forming a structure of higher highs and higher lows, right? If price is forming a structure of higher highs and higher lows, of course it means there is an uptrend. But if price is forming a structure of lower highs and lower lows, it means it's a downtrend. Okay, then you look for momentum shift on the AC. All right, you look for momentum shift. For a buy trade, wait for the AC to turn green above the zero line. For a sell trade, you look for the AC to turn red below the zero line. Okay, then you can enter your trade. You can enter long when the AC confirms bullish momentum and price is still maintaining that bullish structure. If you want to use trend line, fine. If you want to use moving averages, fine. If you're using moving averages, for example, maybe you can add the 50 EMA, for example. Then you can ensure that price is above the EMA. Okay, that's if you want to use moving averages, okay, to confirm your trends. Or depending on the kind of trader you are, you can actually use the 20 EMA. Okay. Then on the other hand, if you for a bearish trend, okay, you can enter a short trade when the AC confirms bearish momentum and the price is below the EMA. All right. Then for placing your stop loss and take profits, your stop loss should be placed below the last swing low for buys or above the last swing high for sells. Okay. Then your take profit should be at key resistance and support levels. Okay. For a buy, you can use key resistance zones for your take profit. For a sell, you can use key support zones for your take profit, and then aim for a risk to reward ratio of 1:2, meaning if you are risking $1, your potential profit target should be at least $2. All right. Now, a great indicator is only as useful as the way you apply it, and here's how to avoid common mistakes when using the Accelerator Oscillator. The first mistake is trading without trend confirmation. The AC works best when used with trend direction, so always confirm the overall trend before placing a trade. The second mistake is entering trades too early. Do not jump in just because you see a color change. Okay, wait for the zero line crossover or additional confirmations before making a move. And finally, do not ignore other market conditions. Okay, the AC is great, right? It is great, but it should be used with other technical tools like moving averages, support and resistance zones, or RSI, or any other indicator of your choice for better accuracy. Okay, combine the Accelerator Oscillator with other indicators for stronger confirmation. It is very necessary. The more signals aligning, the higher the probability of a successful trade. All right, traders, that is a wrap. Now you know exactly how to use the Accelerator Oscillator to spot momentum shifts before they happen. Have you used the Accelerator Oscillator in your trading? Drop a comment below and let me know your experience. If you found this breakdown helpful, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss a trading tip. In the meantime, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Happy trading.